In this video, we're going to be talking about everything you guys need to know about the new NBA Draft Festival and NBA 2K25 Myteam, and what you guys should be looking to grind, what the exchanges are looking like, and just how do you guys earn these event pieces. So we'll start with the challenges here. If you guys don't know, there's a new NBA Draft Festival going on, and if you guys can see, if you go into this, go into your challenges screen, there's the NBA Festival challenges, which is the NBA Draft #1 picks in single player, NBA Draft #1 picks in multiplayer, and you also do have King of the Court in here as well. But these are for 2 invincible pieces, which is really nice. I mean, that's 150k MT right here just by grinding the game in single player, and you're also going to get a dark matter for every single challenge you complete, which is another 100 overall piece. So I mean, it's looking good, at least when it comes to the event pieces. I hope they add some daily event pieces as we do progress in this 1 week event. This week, by the way, guys, this is also important information to know. This event is only going to last for 1 week. So you only have 1 week to get these players. You only have 1 week to do any of the agendas. Just wanted to make sure everybody does know that before we talk about the rest. So the challenges here are score 50 points with an NBA draft player, whatever you want to call it, in a single player game, get 200 points in assists. Super easy to do, 50 rebounds and blocks, and then win 10 single player games in a row using 3 or more NBA draft #1 pick players. So really simple stuff to get yourself an invincible piece and four dark matters, which pretty much turns into a 100 overall piece. And then also, you know, it's gonna be the same challenges as last time. For multiplayer, it's very easy to do. Besides the winning 3 games in a row, this one is a little bit difficult, but besides that, super simple to do. So I mean, that's very nice. I mean, it's really good that those challenges are simple to do, and it's 150k MT you guys can make right there, or go towards these cards obviously in the festival exchanges, which is going to be the new NBA Draft Festival. So these are all the event pieces, as you guys can see, and then we're going to talk about the cards, right? I'm gonna make a separate video talking about, you know, which event exchanges I think are actually worth doing, and that'll be a separate video coming out tomorrow on my channel. So I'm just going to talk about, you know, just showcase to you guys how many pieces these cards cost, and, you know, just everything you guys need to know right now about the festival. So Hakeem is going to be 20 goat pieces, Paulo is going to be 20 goats, but again, you have to remember, it's only a 1 week festival, so it might seem less, right? It might definitely seem less for sure, but it probably is going to be almost just as hard to do, maybe a little bit easier compared to the 35 goat pieces for sure. But yeah, I don't think these cards are necessarily going to be worth it, but I guess 20 goats, if you open the 3 Hoff boxes, that's 6 right there. I mean, you're still 14 away, so yeah, it's still gonna be really hard to get these cards, but I mean, I guess they're a little bit cheaper, not as crazy to get as like a Kareem or obviously a Kevin Garnett or a Dwayne Wade. There's the 100 overall pack in here again for 3 goat pieces. You got invincible Ralph Sampson for 25 invincible pieces. Now, if you break down 6 goat pieces, that's going to be 12 invincibles. You're about halfway to Ralph Sampson. This card is going to be really hard to obtain, and I'm kind of surprised they didn't make the invincibles easier to obtain, because 20 invincible pieces was the same amount as the invincibles last time around, but you had 2 weeks to get those cards. Now you only have 1 week to get these invincible cards, which is super disappointing, I will say. So Ralph Sampson is going to be also extremely hard to get. I mean, because he's going to cost, you know, 12 basically goat pieces, you know, then you need 1 more invincible piece. So 12 goat pieces for Ralph Sampson is quite a bit, but I guess he is a really good card, so it does make a little bit of sense. The best thing about this event, though, I will say, guys, is this dark matter Dikembe. Now, some people are saying it's kind of expensive, and I guess I could understand that. It's 3 invincible pieces, but 3 invincible pieces for dark matter Dikembe is not bad in my opinion, because that's the equivalent of 225k if obviously the MT method is the exact same. 225k for dark matter Dikembe. I don't think he's going for that amount of MT on the auction house. He's probably more than that, and even if he is, you know, you're saving yourself that MT. But I guess it's a little bit expensive for Dikembe, but I still think it's a nice thing to have. Obviously, dark matter Dikembe for free. 3 invincible pieces for Boogie. This is where I just don't think it's worth it whatsoever. If you're going to spend your 3 invincible pieces, definitely do that on dark matter Dikembe. You got 4 invincible pieces here for a dark matter coach. We'll quickly take a look at that coach card and see, you know, obviously what he does give when it comes to the stats and maybe badge upgrade. I don't know why the badge upgrade is still only on gold. That just doesn't make any sense to me personally. But as you guys can see, +6 3, +6 pass accuracy, +6 interior defense, +6 standing dunk, +6 vertical, and also +6 strength as well. I mean, the strength is good, the vertical interior is nice, 3-point shot, but no speed, no agility, kind of not that great. No leg perimeter, no steal, no block. Not that great of a coach card if I'm being completely honest. And then talking about, you know, past the coach card, you got these Dark Matter packs. Just don't think they're worth it whatsoever. Talking about the 100 overalls, you got 20 for Cat, 15 for Glenn Robinson, and 10 for David Thompson. Not too bad. I mean, 20 for Cat, I don't know if he's even that good. To be honest, I think Glenn Robinson is probably the best one here in my opinion. So not bad. 1,500 overall pieces is really not that hard to obtain, and you can have a nice shooting guard on your squad. So I'll say that's pretty good, honestly. I mean, 1,500 overall pieces is only, how many, let's say, invincible pieces is that? You get 3 per invincible. You need, what did I say, 15? So you need 5 invincible pieces to get this 100 overall Glenn Rice. So you need 5 invincibles. There's 2 here for free. You also get a goat piece, which is another 2, so that's 4. You know, with some other King of the Court stuff, like, you know, you can easily get Glenn Rice, or sorry, not Glenn Rice, you can easily get Glenn Robinson for free. And it's a free 100 overall card in the festival. I think that's pretty good. Cat's a little bit more expensive. Don't know if he's necessarily worth it. David Thompson, how tall is David Thompson? Because I don't think he was that tall, and I don't remember looking at that card. I don't remember if he was very good, but I know he's only 6'4" at point guard. He's a little bit undersized, so probably not worth going for, you know, now that we're getting to the end of June. So Glenn Robinson does look like a pretty good card. And again, you can get him technically for free if you do everything in the agendas and the GOAT piece on Sunday. So, I mean, these 100 overalls look worth it, sort of. The Dark Matters, 20 for Kenny Martin, really nice. I mean, 20 Dark Matters is very easy to come by. And Kenny Martin looks really good. 15 for Bob Leitner. He's also pretty good. 10 Dark Matter pieces from Markelle Fultz. You got another dynamic duo here. Did they get rid of the 10 box? No, they didn't. So it's still 4 Galaxy Opal pieces for the 10-pack box, which is always really worth it to do, and 2 Galaxy Opal pieces for the legend badges. You guys can see these are the pieces for the pink diamonds. You got a couple duos, super packs, you know, blah blah blah. It's going to pretty much be the exact same as the last festival was. And then also, guys, in King of the Court, it's going to work the same way. Is that 5 goat pieces? Oh, okay, this is a W. This is a W right here. Oh my god, play King of the Court, please. This is an absolute W. Okay, 50%, top 50% finish is 200 overall pieces. Top 10% is an invincible piece. That's 75k. If you get into the top 1%, that's a GOAT piece. That's 150k for getting into the top 1%. If the MT method is still the exact same, we'll have to see if it is, but I do believe it will be. This is really nice. This is really good. This is a great update from 2K. You also get your free 100 overall piece as well for literally just playing 3 King of the Court games. That gets you a 100 overall piece. So you get a 100 overall piece for free. And then let's say you get into the top 50%, because it's really easy to do. If you're playing 3 King of the Court games, you're going to get 300 overall pieces, which is, I want to say an invincible, or is it 4? It might be 4 for an invincible, right? No, it's 3. It's 300 overall. So that's like another free invincible there as well. Even if you get top 50% finish and you play 3 games of King of King of the Courts. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be everything. Also, in case anybody didn't know, it's not really based on the festival, or I guess it kind of is, but if you open up 3 Hall of Fame boxes, you do get an invincible option pack instead of just a normal invincible pack. Just wanted to mention that as well. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the new NBA Drafts Festival, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.